Dennis McCann. How are we?
Oh, good, my friend. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you. Mate, you're a long way from home. What were you doing up here?
Just, change of gyms, change of management team, and yeah, training now with Declan O'Rourke, Joe McCann, in the famous Rotunda gym. And yeah, I moved up here. Yeah.
Enjoying it?
Loving it, yeah, loving it.
It feels like there's a good vibe in the gym. I've seen you and Pierce O'Leary, who's also up here now. Josh Taylor there, he was having a bit of a laugh earlier. Good vibes.
Very good vibes, I've been around them type of guys. JJ Metcalf, Josh Taylor, world champions. You got Beefy in the gym. Callum Smith was in the gym. Yeah, it's great, mate. It's great being around them. That's where I want to be, looking at them, So it's good to be around them guys,
2023, what was that like for Dennis McCann?
Weren't my best years, to be fair with you. I was going through a bit of a divorce, going through a lot of shit, But that's it. It's in the past. I've been in camp all Christmas. I've been training hard for a long time. I'm fit as a flea right now. I'm the lightest I've ever been this far out. I'm literally fit as a flea, so I'm ready to rock and roll now, really.
Has it made you stronger, 2023, having a hard one?
Oh, 100%, yeah. But you know what I mean? That's what doesn't kill you make you stronger, isn't it? So I've been training hard, and this will be the coming of Dennis the Menace.
And this being up here, being up in Liverpool, far away from all of your family, you haven't got any family up here, have you? So you're so far away from all of your family. Does it sort of take you back to your early childhood where you was on your own on a train for 2 hours, travelling up to the gym on your own?
You know what, believe it or not, I moved the missus down with me and the kids, so that's all good, But yeah, it's good to be away from home, out your comfort zone. Training 2 to 3 times a day in, day out, so it's a big difference. I feel like I took my A game to an A+, and I feel like I've been training very, very hard. I took it to the next level. I feel like it's going to show in this fight big time. You
went out to the US as well, spent a bit of time in the Ten Goose gym with Hamza Shiraz, Ricky Funes. What was that like?
It was fantastic. I've never met anyone as disciplined and as trained as hard as me, but Hamza Shiraz sure does. He's a very disciplined young man, surprised me a lot, to be fair with you. He trains real hard. We was up at 4 AM in the mornings. We was running Griffin Park runs. So I've got to take my hats off to Hamza Shiraz for sure. Yeah.
It's a serious Queensberry guy coming through just like yourself.
100%. And yeah, it was a great experience there. I sparred that Azat, is it Havanesian? Armenian kid. He fought for multiple world titles. Sparring him. So it was great learning curve out there. Opens your eyes up, shows you how people actually do train, And yeah, it was fantastic.
That's something that Hamza actually said when he first went out there. It was almost a shock to the system when he first went in the gym, and he just had these animals, these hungry animals, sparring with him, trying to take his head off. Was there any of that with you?
Yeah, I love it. I beat up a couple of the guys over there, to be fair with you. And one of the guys said, "Hey man, who's this Irish guy?" One of the Mexican guys come in the gym. It's funny.
You've been bashing people up in gyms in the States?
I was bashing them all up.
What's it been like with Josh Taylor here as well? I mean, that's in terms of where you would want to get to in your career in terms of achievements. He's been undisputed at 140 pounds, hell of a fighter. What's it been like being around him?
It was unbelievable. It's unbelievable. He's working really hard now. He's training really hard in the gym, and he's shown me a few bits and a few different moves, because he's southpaw, I'm southpaw. And I'm learning off him a lot as well, you know what I mean? For me, he's one of the classiest southpaws, and he don't look much so much from the outside, but getting there with him, and he's a whole different animal.
Joe seems to talk to you a lot. Joe McNally, when you were training together, we were lucky enough to see a bit of a session today. Seems to talk to you, almost kind of motivate you during, remind you who you are, kind of thing. How are you finding that? I'm
loving it. This is a whole different scenery, a whole different training schedule. The training is just different gravy completely up here, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it. I can't wait to showcase my skills on March 16th.
Let's go back to that Baluta fight. What goes through your head when I just bring it up?
Revenge. Not even revenge, it was a draw, but...
Does it feel like a loss?
It feels like a loss, It does feel like a loss. I was up on the scorecard before the head clash. And to be fair with you, when that head clash happened, it took it out of me, I never really knew where I was just fighting on pure instinct. I had blood in my eyes, I was just swinging on pure instinct. And yeah, listen, it's a good learning fight. Let me get rid of Brad Strand and I'm coming back from him, trust me.
You really want to see him again, don't you?
I really want to see him again. I am going to see him again. I'm going to make sure I am. I got to beating him all day long, you know. He was there in the ring that night. Let's be realistic. How hot was it in there?
I was the ring announcer. I had a 3-piece suit on.
How hot was it in there?
I lost about 4 stone.
I swear to God, there was footprints of sweat coming from your feet after 3-4 rounds. I'm not saying that was the reason why, but I was in the change room for 3 hours before the fight, you know, sweating to pieces before the even fight happened. I felt like a fight before the fight. But I'm not going to make excuses. It is what it is. I'm not fighting him next. I'm fighting Brad Strand, so I've got my eye on Brad Strand, you know.
Brad Strand, then. This is the one. This is the man that I went to see earlier on this morning. He's full of confidence. Their gym is full of confidence. Now, when I just say that name, Brad Strand, what goes through your head, Dennis?
Take his chin off. Break that long neck. Nah, I might. You know what? He ain't even a bad guy, to be fair. Just business, you know. He's the next opponent in my weight, and he's another opponent. The gym just probably Nick Ball and like them guys just giving him a bit of false confidence. They know what he's in for, you know what I mean? I hope they watch that last fight in a 17-foot ring, 45 degrees, people sitting motor over their head ringside. I hope they watch that fight there for me and think that he's going to do this, he's going to do that, and the mistakes he made there, you know? Because I ain't going to make any of them mistakes. I feel like I'm fighting fit now. I'm in fantastic shape right now, the second. I've still got nearly 8 weeks to go.
Do you think they're underestimating you?
Not underestimating. They know. See, Nick Ball and all the rest of the boys in that gym can fill them with much false confidence as they want. He knows what he's in for. He knows he's going to get a taste of medicine. Trust me, he's going to get it. I'm telling you. I mean it this time.
He's a classy boxer, though. He's won multiple national amateur titles, unbeaten as a pro so far as well. He seems to be heading the right way, Dennis.
Heading the right way, but you remember he's 27 years of age. Do you know what I mean? What way do you want to head? He's going to be a granddad soon. I got married at 18 years of age. I turned professional at 18. I was knocking 30-year-olds out at 18. Look what I've done. People seem to forget that I was 23 2 weeks ago. I'm just starting to become a man now, and manpower is coming right now. I can feel it. I grew an inch in height in the last 4 months. I checked the other day.
Congrats. I wish I did.
Congratulations. But that's what people forget. I'm excited to see the way I'm going to fight this time. Honestly, I really am. I'm feeling very strong. I'm feeling really good. And people seem to forget he's 27, 28 years of age. Liam Davis is 27, 28 years of age. Do you know what I mean? They've only got about 2 years left in the game. I've got about 10 years left in the game.
So, but it's a tough fight, though, right? Maybe Beluta's on paper the toughest fight of your career, and he gave you a tough fight. But this is right up there, right?
I don't think he's as good as Beluta, but I think he's a good fighter. I'm definitely not underestimating him. He's a good fighter. He's skillful. He's got good boxing ability. I do respect him, believe it or not. I do respect him. It's the boxing business, you know. And I'm treating this fight like a world title fight for me. I'm literally treating this fight like a world title fight for me. I could have went and fought an easy opponent, you know. I chose him, someone undefeated. What's the point of taking 10 steps back? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to me. Make it or break it for me. And I believe in March 16 I'm going to break Brad Strand.
You described him as a warm-up at the press conference.
No, listen. I don't want to piss him off too much, you know. He's going to come out like a raging bull swinging.
Do you think you can get under his skin?
I'm not even going to try and get under his skin. Look, we both got a fight in the fight night, you know what I mean? Doesn't make a sense. Doesn't make a difference how much you call him names, how much you say this, that to him, you know what I mean? You both got fights in the U2. His coach can't save him, you know what I mean? So it ain't going to make a difference.
Were you surprised he took the fight?
Yeah, I was surprised. I heard his coach didn't take it at first, and then there's a few calls made, and all of a sudden he took it afterwards. I'm not saying he never, because I believe he probably would fight anyone, you know. But yeah, I feel like he's a lot further behind than me. If you're going to do something, we've done it by now, you know what I mean? So he's 27 years of age, as I said, 28 years of age. If he's going to do it, we've done it by now, wouldn't he?
Well, he feels you're underestimating him.
I'm not underestimating him, I really ain't. I only have a laugh at him. I'm only playing with him, I'm only joking. I'm only joking, Brad.
Did you enjoy the presser the other day? The little clip that went out, it's done like over 1 million hits on Instagram, just you and him, well, mainly you, sort of arguing.
You know what, listen, I've done him a favour, making him sell tickets. He's not a good talker, I'm a good old talker, you know what I mean? I've done him a favour, really. there's no harm in it really, you know what I mean? But I'm not afraid we're going to sell triple the amount of tickets than the ever was. Because you want to see, all the scouts want to see we lose now.
What did you think of Liam Davis in there? He was at the press conference as well the other day. I asked him at one moment who's going to win this fight between Dennis and Brad, and he just said, I don't care.
But he's got a point. Why would he care? He's got a bigger job ahead of him, and he's fighting for the IBO world title. If I was him, I wouldn't care. I care when I beat Brad Strand and maybe another fight or two. I'm ready now, but another fight or two, what makes money makes sense. And then I'd care if I was him. But for now, it was quite a good answer, to be fair with you.
It was good, wasn't it?
It was a good one. Yeah. Fair play. I never thought you had that in him.
So look, you're in shape. We can see this. You've been in camp all year round. Has this been at all driven by criticism that you got after the Baluta fight? Because social media can be a horrible place. I've seen some of the tweets you get. It happens, right? But does that drive you?
It drives me. I'm training harder over it. I'm training harder over it. And I'll get him back. Don't worry about that. Trust me, I'm going to get him back. I've got my eye on Brad Strand first, but I'm going to get him back. He never beat me, but I'm writing that draw. I'm putting that right 100%, and I don't think he'll win a round against me. I'm going to get him back.
Do you think Brad Strand will win a round against you?
No, I don't think he has any chance. I think I'm going to get him out of there, but I'm not going to look for it. But I do believe I'm going to take him out of the game.
Well, his prediction is that he'll stop you late in the fight.
Well, I see his last 3 rounds, that last fight there against a super flyweight bantamweight. He looked scared. He looked like a rabbit in the headlights to me, to be honest. Otherwise, I wouldn't depend on that. He can't crack an egg. He literally can't crack an egg. He couldn't. I don't know. I'm not gonna say too much. That's what he thinks. It's good for him, you know.
But you got all the confidence in the world. We can see that as ever. Let me ask you this: you're in this new gym, right? All these great fighters around you. If you could take one attribute from any of these fighters that maybe you don't have, what would you take from who?
I feel like I've got it all.
I knew you'd say that.
I feel like I have got it all, to be fair with you. I've got, I'm strong, I'm fast. I'm faster than Brad. I'm stronger than Brad. I'm clever than Brad. Even though I've got a baldy now, I'm still better looking than Brad. You know what I mean? So, you can't beat me really.
Can you tell us about this haircut?
My new haircut. Yeah, it's my strictly business haircut. I'm not even on the social medias anymore, not there. I've got someone running that for me now. And yeah, I'm just strictly business. Train, eat, sleep, train, eat, sleep. That's all I'm doing every day.
Haribo's gone now as well.
Haribo's in the bin. I'm the lightest I've ever been this far out, thank God. And yeah, thank you God for getting me in this position I'm in.
Must have been quite an emotional moment giving up the Haribos as well though.
It was very emotional. It broke my heart, I'm not going to lie.
Well Dennis, great news. The British title will be on the line for your fight against Brad Strand. Talk to me. I'm
absolutely buzzing, to be fair with you. It's a prestigious belt. It's a dream come true to win that type of belt, you know. Bring it back to my dad. We dreamed this moment since we're watching Box Nation when we're 6-7 year old, you know. It's a dream come true for all my family really. And I can't wait just to win it. Genuinely cannot wait.
It's a special belt, isn't it? And you've got a lot of good belts, you know, around your house, in your cabinet and whatnot, but there's something about this one.
That's the best one for me for now, you know. The Lonsdale belt, I have that around my waist, I can't wait. I've been running, I've been picturing it in my brain, I've been picturing holding the Commonwealth and the British there. I've seen that already.